Hi, I'm Michael Thiemann, co-founder and CEO of Zebit.
And I'm Mark Schneider, co-founder and COO.
We recently closed a $10 million Series A financing round. We launched our first client, and we're here to talk about a product that's not really for all of you. This is a product that's going to change the lives for 70 million Americans. It's disruptive, it's game-changing, it's no-cost financing for the underserved.
Disruptive, game-changing, revolutionary, everybody says it, but Zebit has finally leveled the credit playing field for the underbanked working population. Let's take a look at the video that captures the problem statement and defines why Zebit matters.
3 out of 4 employed Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Nearly half don't have $400 for an unexpected expense. In an emergency, alternative financing methods are typically the only option. Interest and fees can triple the cost. What if there was a more affordable way to pay? There is now. Zebit is designed to provide no-cost credit to 68 million underserved Americans. There are no fees, interest, or credit checks. With Zebit, buyers finally have an affordable way to pay, and retailers can transact with consumers they couldn't reach before. It's frictionless access for the underserved. Let's help America experience financial freedom together. Zebit.
The key takeaway, there's a $25 billion market of really poor options. They're expensive, they're misleading, and no business serves this population well. There's nothing positive for the consumer in the way that they make these purchases. That's why Mark and I founded Zebit, and we are committed to changing the option set.
So you're probably asking yourself, how do we serve such a risky population without interest, fees, penalties, credit checks, and bank statement pulls? Zebit is a free and voluntary benefit that we sell to employers. We bulk acquire customers, creating our own private community of buyers, and then we extend credit to these buyers using the employer data, which also helps us automate our collections. Then employees can go shop and consolidate their purchases in our marketplace and buy again and again at AOVs that range from $5 to $900.
Zebit automates everything. It automates data collection, underwriting, and payments. Not only that, but we also offer very powerful financial wellness benefits to individual employees. How do we make money when all this stuff is free? Simple. We bring a new market to online merchants. These are incremental sales from a new population.
So let me give you an example of how Zebit plays out. We are building millions of transactions in our marketplace across a wide variety of product verticals. When I have, let's say, 100,000 transactions, I can go to Wayfair and be invited to sit in their shopping cart right next to PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard. The difference here is that I will be taking a percentage of the shopping cart total versus a small interchange fee. And why? Because my sales are incremental and they're also risk-free to the merchant.
And we're seeing incredible interest in this from employers. We have commitments from employers that represent 250,000 employees to launch in 2016. Why is that? Because gone are the long lines, the long applications, and ultimately credit rejection. Let's watch what it takes to actually set up a Zebit line. The user pulls out their mobile device, they enter their email, where they work, a few pieces of data that confirm this is the individual who says that they are, and voila, an instant Zebit line, and they're ready to shop.
So let's take a look at the video for the Zebit market. This is where credit, commerce, and an automated payment platform that hooks to payroll deduction, as well as a debit card tied to a direct deposit account comes together. The Zebit marketplace has thousands of name brand goods that are priced competitively. And it's also customized for every single employee's pay frequency. When an employee is ready to check out, the Zebit payment system takes over. This is an independent system that can connect to any e-commerce platform. It rescrapes the shopping cart session, validates the credit line, sets up the retail installment agreement, and lets the customer know how much they need to pay at checkout if it is applicable to them. Afterwards, the customer can now make an informed decision. Do they want to finance their purchase at 0% with their Zebit line, or do they want to pay in full? The choice is theirs. This customer is a debit card customer. It happens to be because of the state that they're in. Otherwise, they could be a payroll deduction customer. They've made a first purchase. They've set up auto pay on their direct deposit account. They click continue to finance the purchase. And then what I want you to notice here, this is a state-specific retail installment agreement. Notice all the zeros. There's zero interest, there are zero fees, and there's zero lack of transparency. Once they agree to the disclosures and click I agree and continue, the order is placed seamlessly through our supplier base and shipped out to them.
And Zebit revolutionizes underserved UX. No lines, no wary merchants. Let's look at an actual account experience. This is my account. In the upper left, you can see how much is left in my Zebit line, how much I've actually spent. In the lower right, you can see my financial wellness score. That would give me access to other tools and training and budgeting. But let's take a look at my payment history. And unlike most underserved financing methods, here we see a completely transparent view of what I bought and what payments are coming up. I said earlier, this isn't for people that are in this audience, but if you're an employer, you can offer Zebit free to your employees today.
And if you're a merchant, you can sell on the Zebit marketplace today. And if you choose, you can add Zebit as a payment mechanism to your cart.
Please stop by our booth and learn more about Zebit.